Picture this. You're walking down a busy city street, coffee in hand, dodging the usual chaos. You pass a dumpster. Nothing special, right? Rusted, dented, forgotten. But what if I told you someone actually lives inside it, by choice, and it looks better than most studio apartments? Meet Sasha, a 20-something builder with zero formal training and a stubbornly wild imagination. While most of us scroll past dumpsters without a second thought, Sasha looked at one and saw 4 walls, a roof, and a chance to prove something. What she built next will genuinely change how you think about home. Now here's where it gets interesting. The roof alone took her 3 weeks to figure out. She designed a crank-operated mechanism that lifts up for airflow on clear days and seals shut when rain hits. One turn of the handle and the entire top locks down watertight. She solved ventilation with hinged doors and mesh-screened windows that pull cross breezes through the space. And because metal absorbs heat fast, she lined the interior walls with reclaimed foam insulation and a reflective barrier, the same material used in camping shelters. Without that, this thing would cook you alive in July. She knew that. She planned for it, step inside, and the first thing you notice is how it doesn't feel small. It feels intentional. Every inch has a job. The kitchen runs on a single burner connected to a compact propane tank. Not fancy, but enough to cook a real meal, not just reheat leftovers. Slide one panel, and a hidden refrigerator appears. Slide another, and there's a stocked pantry. The sink rolls out on a steel track, tucks back in when you're done. No wasted movement, no wasted space. But the detail that gets everyone? The bathroom. Lift a cushion and underneath sits a nautical-style composting toilet, the same kind used on sailboats. It drops into position and connects to a portable waste system Sasha built herself after watching hours of off-grid plumbing tutorials on YouTube. Not glamorous, completely functional. And honestly, that's what makes Sasha's story hit different. She didn't have a trust fund. She didn't have a contractor's license. She had a welder she bought secondhand, a pile of salvaged materials, and a refusal to believe that comfort requires square footage. But here's where the story takes a turn nobody expected. After finishing her dumpster home, Sasha couldn't stop. She started collecting discarded materials, old refrigerator doors, broken bed frames, scrapped plywood, and building small mobile shelters for people experiencing homelessness in her city. Each one sits on wheels so it can move where it's needed. Each one has insulation, a lockable door, and a waterproof shell. She's built 9 so far. It hasn't been easy. She's navigated permit headaches, pushback from city officials, and the reality that not every recycled material is safe to build with. She learned to test for lead paint the hard way. But she keeps going because she's seen what a door that locks means to someone who hasn't had one in years. One person's trash, another person's front door. That's not a slogan. That's literally what's happening here. If this story stuck with you, do me a favor. Hit subscribe. Not for the algorithm, but because stories like Sasha's deserve to be seen by more people. And if you want the full walkthrough of her dumpster home and the shelter she's building, that video is right here.